Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. We are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. All right, short and marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Harvey once more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Another for Harvey. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on seconds, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Gotta be lying.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He's going to be blocked out after reaching the 33. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Oh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Jump off, caught by his back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, break.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Check mash. Check mash.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Harvey headed right. Having gained about a handful there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. He gained 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Kate, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
So first down from the 41.
Hey!
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Okay, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Go check.
Run left side. Harvey. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready,
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
let's go. Cowboys, ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Viking, 18. Go.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Motioning the tight end now. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Goes fine in his back. Mixon. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Ready. Go. 19.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too, but now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Comes up empty on that one. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
To throw here on 1st down. As the open man downfield. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Now they send them back in motion right. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first one it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Pass to 6, go!
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
19, Charger, not hey, smash Broncos!
Keeping it with Mixon. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. Fights his way through a tackle. And they bring him down around the 34. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Pass play coming here. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Gotta be lying.
They'll go play action. It's caught right side by Fryer. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Street.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Now looking to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
19. Ready.
Back to throw. Throw caught at the 6. He did not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Broncos
I should probably
first
stop it here,
down.
boy, because I got all the
First
hits,
and
boy.
goal at the 1-yard
All
line.
that Drake, you got it, chip.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds. Some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Ready?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it?
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've got 1st down here from the 36.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Johnson here on the dump off. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
One thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They'll air it out on 3rd. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took the shot, get into pole position. They just want to keep this thing close.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
Giving this to Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready, set.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Street.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go counter. It's Johnson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We'll take a pause now. We saw him get blasted at the end of that run, and he's in some distress following the play. Team personnel heading out to help him. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back now, pressure coming. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. Across midfield to the 45. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
2nd and 10, back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying to get it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. And it bounces out of bounds. Looks like they'll have half the field to go as they mark it directly on the midfield stripe. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dump off to his fullback. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer.
Motion man sent left. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And that one's unsuccessful. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
From the gun, Johnson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
40-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Desperation time here. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60, 60. Ready? 60.
On the draw to get to Pollard. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go, 19 wide, 19 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. A gain of 12. And the Steelers.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Ready, run.
Looking to throw here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the fourth. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. Here in Denver. Steelers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside give to Johnson. Oh, he lost the football. And the throw goes
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hand off to the back. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Setting up to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70, hot.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Street. Go.
Here's a toss headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Okay, ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 is.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. 3 inside the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he fields it, struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. Get some space around midfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round.